Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ Bro Jamai.
What's good?
In the Spirit and Mirrors.
Kaido Pool.
Bring you our Justice Clubhouse podcast, Season 2, Episode 20 of Supergirl. This episode was called The Faithful. Roll the clip. This week on Supergirl, one of the civilians saved on Flight 327, the same flight Alex was on before Kara became Supergirl, has a new outlook on life after being saved. After meeting with Lena and Samantha, Kara is accompanied by Wynn and James to investigate a cult led by a man named Thomas Coville. She becomes disturbed when she realizes that they worship Supergirl. While bonding with Samantha, Alex, Maggie, and Lena, Kara makes an excuse to leave when she hears sirens. Realizing that the man she saved from the fire actually started it because he's part of the cult, she visits Coville. He reveals that he knows her secret identity, but promises to keep it a secret. She leaves after taking a Kryptonian obelisk in his possession. Kara, Wynn, John, and Alex realize that Coville is a betahedron probe that he plans to use to lure Kara out. Kara is weakened by his kryptonite core, making Coville and his followers realize that she isn't a god. Though it is a close call, Kara, Alex, and Coville are able to stop the betahedron from exploding the stadium it is under. Kara, Lena, Alex, and Samantha watch Ruby sing at her school talent show. As Kara recites a prayer, John joins his father Myron. Alex contemplates a relationship with Maggie, and Samantha is haunted by a hooded figure. The betahedron is revealed to have activated another ship below the ocean. Inside, a pod shows someone awakening within it. Now back to the Justice Clubhouse podcast. One sentence.
Appearances.
If you guys don't know who says that, we can't be friends because that is my favorite show ever. But yes, that's perfect to describe this episode. Favorite things about tonight.
I like how it went full circle. Sorry, I kind of spaced out for a second.
Had to think about it for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole beginning scene with the airplane incident.
Yes.
It related back to first episode of season 1. So the pilot episode.
I liked how it was a bad guy without really being a bad guy. It was just kind of somebody that was a little bit lost on their beliefs.
Yeah.
And I like how...
A little too caught up in his beliefs.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll put this out there. We're all for whatever writing goes into the show, and I'm sure like episodes like this kind of make people go like, oh, why are they doing... I think it's cool because in comics... You got to do that. Like it
makes you think.
Yeah, it's part of anyone has a belief out there, you know, whether it's on the realistic side, on the spiritual side, and stuff like that. So I like that they touch base upon this because it hasn't really been on the show too much.
And I like how they're pushing boundaries.
Yeah.
I said that real weird.
But it wasn't even like what do you call that? If this guy was like a super cultist leader, then I could have understood like, okay, that's a little like crazy. But here, this guy was relatable.
Yeah, true.
And he didn't really
He's
like
just a human.
Yeah, exactly. And he didn't have like an agenda other than like, hey, she saved my life, and
I want other people to believe that.
Yeah, I mean, some of his followers are a little nuts, but I guess that goes with that. And I enjoyed how Kara kind of like she kept that belief, and she kept. But at the same time, like she was thinking about others, right? She's like, just believe in the idea of me, but don't actually like worship me, sort of deal. Because she got. I like that scene where her and Wynn and James they're there and they're like, okay, this is weird,
a little weird.
And I love that Erica Durance made another appearance. I love her as Allura. She
awesome.
Fits the role perfectly. Now we just need Tom Welling as her father, Zor-El. The action sequences, there weren't too many, but I love
real quick.
the heat vision.
Yeah, I love the heat vision. I don't want to theorize or anything, and I most likely will forget, but I'm just gonna put this on now. What if Tom Welling is her uncle?
Ooh, that would be awesome.
You know,
I'll be down.
It's not Clark Kent, but he's Jor-El.
Oh,
Jor-El.
Yeah, Jor-El.
Or even Jonathan Kent. That would be cool.
I would like to see him as Jor-El now.
Yeah, right?
That would be awesome. It's like just an alternate Earth version of Clark. That's sick.
It's the circle arrive.
Then we could get the Save Me theme song playing every time he shows up.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That's the only thing I miss about all these superhero TV shows, that they don't have a theme song.
Yeah. Well, it's like their own. I think Blake Neely.
Just like a theme. They have a theme, but they don't actually have a song. You know? Like every time you heard somebody say, and we'd be like, okay, go to the TV.
Yeah.
It's here. It's on. What other parts did you enjoy? I like that. Actually, no, these are kind of gripes I had, I guess.
Go for it.
Is it okay if I mention them now, and then we just go back into the likes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Excuse me.
That's fine.
I disliked all the drama. Okay, it's a little bit too much.
A little heavy.
I dislike that they underutilized John in that part at the end where they could have used him to topple that. What was it called? Betahedron into the freaking core of the Earth. Yeah, the probe. Yeah. But I just like saying betahedron because it's like it's better sounding than a probe.
True. I call it a betahedron probe.
Okay, but yeah, he could have easily just flown there, phased through the walls, and then pushed that down there. He's just as fast.
I think that's one of the few writing flaws.
It's like,
or actually, a couple writing flaws this episode.
Yeah, like why can't he just tag along? Why does he have to stay there at the DEO? It's not like he's hiding anything. Everyone knows who he is.
True.
And Wynn's like, oh, you're never gonna make it. Are you kidding me? He's one of the most powerful DC Universe characters. Mm-hmm. He should be able to make it anywhere. He should be able to teleport.
Yeah.
They have, even if he can't in this version of his character,
instant transmission.
They have stuff that in the DEO tech that can bring them anywhere, and they can't even.
Yeah, that's just a writing error, writing flaw.
Yeah, that part bothered me. It also bothered me that like they kind of actually that was actually part of it. So I guess we could leave it at that. The fact that Alex and the what's his face Thomas Coville were the ones who pushed it in. That would have been really cool to see Kara at least make like the effort. Mm-hmm. You know, like she's like, get out of the way, and it was badass. She burned a hole through the ground like crazy all the way down to the Earth's core, and then she's just like, she passes out.
But what are the odds of that like kind of activating the other ship?
Yes.
Like that's just, I know it's cuss story, but that like if that were in a real life situation, that National City thing is like literally right on top of one of the pods. What?
It's death.
You know?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Maybe it's like more of like a what is that? Like it's like Ethernet ports, right? One of them is like here, and then the other one's here, and once it like connects like right there.
But not even. It was just a blast explosion that turned on the other pod.
Oh, then I don't know. Maybe it's just because remember the blast is very powerful in that betahedron.
I understand, but what I'm saying is like, what are the odds?
I don't even know.
That's just crazy.
It's like I guess they just put it in there just to say, hey, and it's activated, and then it's like a story moment, But yeah, going into what I like about that part is that it's cool that they're writing her story. Rain? Yes. About time. We're like 4 episodes in. Is this the 4th episode? That's not bad, yeah. But yeah, it'll be a very interesting dark descent for her. Yeah. I like that they... Seems like she can't run from it. No. It's kind of sad. This is a Davis Bloom story. Yep. And it's going to be terrible. And we also know it's going to be terrible for quite a few other people aside from this. But yeah, I think the other problem I had with this episode was just the lack of action. It was just very about... And surprisingly, another thing I liked about the episode was Thomas Coville, because he turned out to not be such like a crazy dude after all. Yeah, he's just a super hardcore worshiper. Yeah. He turned it around. Like at the very beginning of the episode, he was just like, I had a wife. She was hot. And now my life is upside down because she's with an accountant. And then he sees Kara saved him and he's like, oh, yay. And I like that he knows her secret but won't tell it. Yes. That's pretty cool. We'll see though where his character progresses and how he kind of fits into Kara's life. I feel like he's gonna be like how Lionel Luthor was to Clark. Like at first it seems like he's gonna be a problem. Yeah. But then he evolves into someone that's actually like an emissary. Sure. It's kind of like somebody that Kara could talk to about things that are bothering her. Because he seems to know a lot. Yeah. About Kryptonians. And it's crazy because he hasn't even been like it's all from his own head. Oh, but that's the downside, that he's basically what created Rain. Yeah. Because he has all those pieces there and just... Why didn't Kara check? That's another gripe, I guess. It's like, I got a lot of artifacts and she just took the one. Yeah. I'd have been like, what the hell is that? And it's like he even mentioned it. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's just true. I didn't...
I forgot about that.
Why? This is a little bit of like what do you call that here and there? What is that? Inconsistencies?
Yeah, plot holes?
Yeah, there you go.
Flat holes.
Flat holes. Any other likes or dislikes?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Jimmy. It's nice that he's a little bit more in the episode.
Yeah, but
a little bit more involving.
Yeah. Okay. He did tell a story about Clark.
Yes.
I almost forgot about that. Yes. I feel bad.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I almost forgot. It was a very quick moment. That's why, because they interrupted it with the hologram thing.
Yeah, who was that?
I don't
Speaking
know.
of that hologram,
it just showed like an old man.
Interesting.
And it was also, I like that Samantha is kind of like getting mingled into the group. That's pretty cool.
Sammy.
And
yeah.
how like everyone, especially Alex, are kind of getting invested into her daughter, Ruby.
Yeah. A little Sammy.
Yeah.
Happy Josh. Dude, sorry, my bad.
It's okay. I think we're both kind of sick.
I've been sick since Thursday.
It's okay.
What the fudge?
That's another thing I kind of had a problem with Lena's accent. Kind of slipping here and there. It's the first part where they're talking in her office. She's just like, you could hear it freaking slipping. So, yeah, it's pretty. They need to correct that a little bit, for sure. Anything else? No.
Nope.
Okay. Easter eggs.
Dude, I honestly didn't. JQB.
JQB.
I don't know. I heard that with the whole merger between Morgan Edge. But yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if we had the National City of Makos or Makos.
Makos.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is that a team?
Yeah, that was the hockey team.
Oh, okay.
The Charlie and Chocolate Factory thing you mentioned.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sing it.
Pure imagination.
Freaking awesome.
Ruby, where are you?
Nice. The whole, like the beginning of Rain, I guess. The people who are kind of responsible for sending to Earth and the people that we're seeing.
Yeah.
They kind of are based off of the cult of Connor in the comics. And they brought Superboy back to life, and they're led by a man named Devim, who kind of was like Thomas Coville this episode.
Yeah.
But he's not. Obviously, Coville wasn't bad, but it's very similar to what they're doing to Rain here. But what's crazy is that, was that a dude or a woman in that pod at the end there?
We don't know. It was a hand.
Somebody's alive underneath.
What if that is the rebirth of Connor? No, just to write in the story, not to complicate things.
Yeah.
I think that's just like the vessel of the Rain.
Vessel of Rain.
Yeah, and it's just gonna merge with Samantha.
With her.
It seems like there's multiple.
Yeah, I feel like that might be her army.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
What if Superboy's part of her army?
I don't know.
Superboy Prime. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Sorry. But
was that Lady in the Hood? Was that the same one that was after Monel? I know those were his parents, but or is that?
That was different. I think she was the one that was up there.
They're all wearing the same hoods.
Yeah.
Confusing me.
Any other Easter eggs?
No.
No.
The obelisk. Who is that man in the hologram?
Yeah, who is he? Previews for next episode.
Morgan Edge versus Lena Louther.
He will always be known to me.
Talbot. Just put a mustache. Just do a finger mustache on the screen every time he pops up.
Let's call him Talbot Edge.
Sure.
So Talbot Edge is trying to get back at Lena. You tried to get back at Lena this episode.
Edgebot.
Let's see, I have
wrong.
A bit of a synopsis for next episode. Multiple children get sick from lead poisoning, so Morgan Edge points a finger at Lena and blames her for the creation of a lead bomb she made to save National City from the Daxamites. Ramifications from last season. Lena knows that Lena knows she never intended any harm and fears that there might have been a flaw in her design, leaving her responsible. Kara teams up with Samantha to clear Lena's name, but it turns out to be harder than they thought. And Alex and Maggie make a final decision about the future of the relationship. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And this is where they write out Maggie.
Yeah, so I read a couple weeks ago, someone on Twitter said Maggie, Sandverse is just going to end episode 5 or something. Or something tragic's going to happen in episode 5. I don't know. I lost my voice.
Now, I know that like stuff like this is supposed to happen, but why build up so much from the previous season just to do this? And then like they built up a whole wedding the beginning of this season, and then just having kids and not wanting to have kids is what tears them apart. I would have thought like something crazy like the Daxamite attack, like or something after that, like a superpowered human was gonna take out Maggie or something like that, so that way she could go out in a badass fashion.
Maybe that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, something's gonna happen to her, and then she's like, "You could have all the kids you want."
Damn.
She dies.
So, any preview or theories of what's to happen?
I feel like
I saw what Rain looks like in her Rain outfit.
It's dope.
She looks like what's her face? Oh, Faora. You know from the Man of Steel?
With the short hair.
That's what she looks like. Like she has like the mask. It's all black, so she's not gonna be ugly like her comic book counterpart yet. We'll see. So
you saw her with it?
Yes. You can search up an image. Like you could search up the image of her
on just the internet.
Yeah, just on. I think EW has it. Yeah, I think they're doing like the whole Zod thing, but with Rain sort of deal. So it's slightly recycled, but it's not. It's kind of its own thing, I guess. I honestly think that they could have done something a little bit more. See, that's what she looks like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I mean, she looks pretty cool, but at the same time, like, you would have thought, like, maybe they make her look like a little bit more of a monster with the name Rain.
Yeah, but that's dope, yo.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I guess it looks pretty cool. But you see, she looks like Faora a little bit, but without, like, the
see that, yo? That's exclusive. Oh, I found it.
Yeah. We'll see.
That's exclusive.
We're still going to stick with the fact that she might be going through like a Davis Bloom type of storyline, and that Ruby will play an integral part of it. But it looks at things, if things go south and Samantha dies by the end of the season, Alex will take her in, and then she'll really be able to look up to Supergirl as a mentor.
Yeah, true.
Legion of Superheroes will come by. I'm sure they're going to help in the fight against Rain.
I think you're right about that.
With Saturn
Sorry,
Girl.
that just...
Yeah, maybe.
That flew right over me. But yeah, I think that might be true because the whole... That talk, you know, and she's like, oh, it'll be great aunts and stuff like that. Yeah.
But it looks like she might be the only... Or they might be the only two aunts that kid has. Yeah, Legion of Superheroes, Saturn Girl's going to appear at some point. And Sandverse is ending. And Monel will be appearing, I'm sure. People in the pod at the end there, like we said, probably her army that was sent down to like rain hell upon them all.
Yeah, just help her join. Because she's a world killer, right?
Yes, she's.
So maybe she has multiple people to help her kill the world.
Yeah, and some of the world killers are like Martians, and they're all sorts of species, kind of. But here they'll probably just stick to the Kryptonians.
Yeah. Sure.
And then who knows where it goes from there, I guess. Hopefully they're able to like have... we haven't seen Guardian at all this season.
Nope.
So, I don't know. Maybe something that Lena does... Well, or maybe the war between Morgan Edge and Lena pushes... What do you call that? To the edge.
Put me to the end. On my Ranger dance.
So maybe these even it's not even the rivalry between Kara and Samantha, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so that's what it is. The darkness that Kara has kind of passes on to Samantha, And then Kara tries to be the light again because she sees how it affects people when you're in the dark.
Yeah.
But it's too late for Samantha. Right?
Yeah.
So then that makes them, clash heads because it's like, I know what's best for my daughter and stuff like that. I know how to protect her. And then Kara's like, no, you're inviting crazy people to this earth to take over it. That's not, because she's like, my daughter deserves to be a princess or something like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be like the Daxamites again, but this time with Ruby.
Dude, oh my gosh. We're talking about full circle. This really did go full circle for our podcast too.
Yeah?
And I think season 1.
Yeah.
I was talking about, you're like, oh, who do you think, like, other villains that might pop up?
Yeah.
Just to throw it out there, I mentioned the Diasporans.
Yeah.
Remember they look like Atlantean people?
They have red hair?
No. They're ugly, like, dinosaur-looking people.
Yeah.
Like these people?
Yeah.
And...
Yeah.
I thought that they're going to pop up. They're the aliens that were coming, but they were Daxamites instead. These people are not related. What are they?
Affiliated?
Yeah, affiliated with the World Killers. So they're basically minions to the World Killers.
Also, maybe that's who they are in the pod. Nice.
Oh my gosh. Nice. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, and we're talking about World Killers.
Yeah.
Last season. Or
it was
2 seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
I think it was like near the end of the first season that we're talking about.
Or at least in the middle of the second season we mentioned or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around that. This is crazy. Thank you. I know we don't get a lot of views compared to, like big YouTube reviewers, but like I feel like they're listening to us, the writers.
Yes. And we don't give a F about you bigger YouTubers doing your thing. We're doing our thing, so
No, yeah.
Suck
just,
it. Suck it.
It's okay.
Suck it.
No, we're just, what do you call it? We're just happy that stuff like this is actually happening.
Yes.
Like we're talking about it, maybe 2 years before it actually happens, but at least it's happening.
Yes. And while we have you, those of you who are working for the show, if you're around here, more action, please.
Please.
Definitely. Like, you see how you did the solo
I know you're
setting.
I think they're just setting up for stuff like this. But, and they're saving for budget, of course. It makes sense. But yes, please, if you could fit in like another extra like 2 minutes of action each episode, including what you have. So like, what would you say is like a good amount?
Like last week on the Mars.
So what? Like
maybe like
10
minutes at least total in an episode that runs over 40 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I guess 10 minutes. But if you are a more story-driven episode, or if you're going for a more story-driven episode, I would say like 5 to 10. I'd just say an average between that 5 to 10 minutes of action.
But stop cutting John out. Like he's
you should
such
have
a badass
him
character
more on the episode.
David Harewood's such a good actor, and I would love to see Martian Manhunter kick more ass. I also like that Myron was here at the end.
I forgot.
And I was going back to my likes, but
Faja, can you hear me?
If you guys don't know what that's from either, we can't be friends. But I like when Kara was praying at the end with Allura, or like the hologram of her, and then you see Jean join his dad, and then you see what's his name?
Who?
Coville.
Yeah.
Also praying, and then you also had Alex with Maggie. It's kind of like
with arms wide open. The way he's praying, it just reminded me of the scene in that music video.
Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Like it was very powerful, that ending prayer that Kara gave.
Yes.
But yeah, I'd love to see them join together and fight.
Yeah.
Or at least to see them together. And I'd love to see Wynn and James do their own thing as Guardian and Gear.
Yes, that would be awesome. But like I was saying,
and if they ever kill James, they should make Wynn Guardian.
That would be sick.
And what were you saying?
I don't know. I totally forgot. Yeah, maybe if they do, like, maybe write off James, if not kill him.
Yeah.
They should put him on Black Lightning.
Yes. Why?
That'd be sick, yo.
As a Guardian or as a different character?
if, like I said, if they kill him off, then oh well. But if they move his character off the show, like if if that's what they're trying to do, they should put him in Black Lightning. Not only because you know of who he is, but that'd be sick as Guardian and what do you call it? And Black Lightning. It's kind of like the Static Shock thing. And maybe, because I don't want Wynn to leave the show, but that'd be sick if he could bounce back and forth. He's like gear to Static Shock or Black Lightning. Yeah. That'd be so sick.
But I also would see James on Arrow. He just fits that sort of.
Yeah, actually, he would.
Like, maybe not even join the team.
I know he's like, what, 37 Earths away?
Yeah.
But it's possible.
Cool. Just take the teleporter. Beep.
Yeah. He's like, guys,
I'm sick of y'all on Earth 38.
Like, guys, I'll see you later. He's like, okay, what are you going to do? Just go grab some coffee or something? He's like, yeah, coffee. And then he's just like, hey, guys, what's going on? He just like high fives Curtis and everyone.
See, he would fit in with that team.
That would be sick.
Here he's a little bit like, he doesn't meld with anybody except for like Wynn and Kara. You know, he doesn't interact with anybody outside of that. Even the Lena thing got dropped.
I think for the most part, it's because she is like, her caliber in taking down enemies and everything is just way above.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't really need to do the street level stuff, and that's why I guess he's there.
It takes him hours to do street level, and then it takes her 2 seconds to do it.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. And
so sad for
he would really fit in Arrow, like you're saying.
But any other theories?
No, I'm just happy that the World Killers or the World Killer thing is happening.
Nice. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be dope.
What did you think about it, Bears?
Man, this is a really good episode. I like this one.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. Hashtag.
One thing, we can't see World Killer in the title.
Oh yeah,
because we got demonetized. Dude, I don't understand, bro. Damn. Yeah, well, I understand, like, nowadays, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I saw the yellow money sign. I'm like, oh, shiz. Oh, well. But, yeah, one hashtag.
Yes. You want to start it?
You don't mind?
You go ahead.
All right, cool. Hashtag rain.
Supergirl.
Canada.
Very cool. That was a little weird, Bears, but okay.
Yeah, it's a little average, but it's okay.
Final thoughts? Solid episode for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, without the, what do you call it, the drama, like disregarding all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. Story's good. Story, always pushing story.
But we need more John, right?
Yeah, it should have more John.
As Andy Bernard would say, the drama. I don't want drama.
You see what we're talking about? Like how what do you call it? It's like what Andy says.
Yeah.
Go tell somebody at. You see what I'm doing? Go tell somebody at.
Exactly. Office will always fit in these.
Yes.
They sum up everything. So with that being said, you guys go leave a comment down below what you thought about the episode and your theories of what's to come, and leave a like if you enjoyed.
Come over to my channel where we figure out exactly how to make your own Philosopher's Stone. We don't actually know how, but we do have a Shield videos, so that's kind of cool, right? It's something. It's a good. Just come check me out, please.
Be sure to check out our social links down below. Very sad to say that our Creators Co. is going to be shut down December 1st.
Yes.
But hopefully we can archive it and create a website.
Yes.
So that we could, you guys can see all the blog posts like from previous seasons, our videos, everything on one website. It's just going to take a while because money. That's an issue because that's kind of a lot of money to put into a website a year, and
especially what we're doing with it, we're gonna put everything on.
Yeah, and we need like some help trying to design it.
So if you guys want to help,
if you guys are designers and stuff, my word's not coming out. Yeah, if you guys can help us out with that, that'd be amazing.
Yes.
Hopefully, we could have basically a hub for you guys to check out everything. Just in case, and maybe if you don't notice that we upload, maybe it's on that or something like that. we'll have options there.
And it'll be for everything. Like, if we had our own website, we would be able to do a lot more.
Yeah.
So, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, a few constraints, but, we're working on it.
Yes.
It's going to happen. But we just want to say thank you guys for the support. And if you guys could...
Check out our Instagram.
If you want to subscribe, and go tell somebody at. And that's pretty much it. That'd be great. Subscribe, notification, Instagram. Go tell somebody at.
So with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Dude, I'm so...